Billy's super sounds of the 70s weekend just keeps on trucking.
Looking back on the track for a little greenback. Gotta find just the kind I'm losing my mind. Out of sight in the night, out of sight in the day. Looking back on the track, do it my way. Out of sight in the night, out of sight in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Look back.
Hey, what's up guys? Joker here, and welcome to my What's in My Bag video. Yeah, I just said what's in my bag for the What's in My Bag video. So that's what we're doing today. I've got two bags. I'm gonna actually have to fit two PCs into one bag, hence two PCs, one bag. And then the other bag is gonna be for all of my filming and camera gear that I'm going to need while I'm in Seattle for LAN Syndicate, which I'm leaving for next week. So I'm going to be doing a lot of content around that next weekend, so definitely be on the lookout for that on the channel. Some things you see here I've already covered on the channel. Some things I'm going to be reviewing soon in the near future. The mini Itx build, I'm sure you're very, very familiar with, as I've done quite a few videos on that leading up to it, the actual build, and I'll link to all of that down in the description below if you're curious to see the build and the parts and everything that's in there. All of that's going to be down in the description below, but shorthand, it's got i5 6600K and a GTX 970 from EVGA in there. And sponsors, as far as the build is concerned, we had Silverstone, EVGA, as well as Noctua on the board. Silverstone hooked us up with the sweet RVZ02 case, as well as one of the SFX power supplies in there, and EVGA hooked us up with the motherboard, the Z170 Stinger, and then Noctua helped us out with some cooling. So definitely got a great build for this trip, and very many thanks to them for that. And I've also got the Acer Predator 15 laptop over here, which was a late thing, which is not really sent for this trip, but Acer sent it out for me to review, so I'm going to be bringing it on the trip, and I'm going to be testing it while I'm there, and also do some benchmarks with like the 980M versus the desktop 970 inside the mini ITX rig, and see, which one of these is a more, a better option for, as far as for portability is concerned, for going to a LAN trip, because obviously with this you got a bigger PC, you got a monitor and everything. I actually already shipped the Acer Predator XB271 HK, or is it the HK or HU? Sorry, the HU. It's the 165 hertz 1440p panel, which I reviewed recently on the channel. So I've already shipped that ahead to Timmy Tech TV, and that's going to be there waiting for me. But yeah, I've got to get the rest of this stuff packed up, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to get all of that in here and what I bring with me for the trip. Okay, so I got everything in my two bags here that I'm going to be carrying on it. So I got my OGO bag here, the OGO layover that I've got the mini ITX build in, as well as the Acer Predator 15 laptop and some other gear in there. I've got some DACs from Creative that I'm going to be giving away. I've got a keyboard from Woz Keyboards. They're one of their code backlit keyboards that I'm bringing with me. I've got my mouse, all my cables I need, HDMI, DisplayPort, all that good stuff is all in here in the OGO layover bag. So I've got all of that right there. Okay, so this is the OGO layover bag that you saw me putting the PC in. It is an absolute behemoth of a bag, and I've got some extra things in here as well. But in here you can see I've got the code keyboard there, laptop, computer, everything in there, and I've got some DACs in there, and I've got a box of business cards keeping everything in here all secure around the edges, and this should be pretty good. And I'm going to be carrying this on with me, so I'm going to have complete control over this bag at all times when it's at the airport and when I'm traveling. And this bag is never going to leave my side because yeah, of what's in it. And actually goes for the same for this bag as well. This is the Nanic 935, which you saw in the opening for the video. That plastic case was nice enough to go ahead and send out for me. This is an absolutely amazing bag. You know, it's got like a waterproof seal around it. It's like pressurized, and it's like this like an insanely rugged bag with like it's the most immense bag I've ever seen in my life. It's craziness, which is why I've got all of my camera gear in here. My most prized possessions, honestly. I honestly prize this stuff more than I do the PC stuff, my camera gear. So that's why we've got the serious bag going on here for that. My camera that I'm going to be putting in here is the one I'm actually using right now, the Panasonic G7, along with the Joby tripod and the Rode VideoMic Pro microphone that I'm all holding right now in my hand. And that's going to be my primary vlogging setup for when I am in Seattle. So I've got a couple placeholders in here just to hold the place, really. So you see an Xbox controller here. That's actually not going to be in here. This is just a placeholder for where my camera's going to go. So my Panasonic G7 with the lens off is going to be able to fit in there nicely, and I've got a little case for that to go in as well. And over here is where my lens will go. And as you can see, I've got a nice neoprene lens bag for the actual lens to go in itself, and it fits in this spot very nicely. I've already test fitted everything in here. After that, I've got a couple of different types of pop filters. I got one for my Audio-Technica mic, which my model number escapes me. And we've also got a Rode Dead Kitten, which is for the Zoom H4n, or I could put it on the Rode VideoMic Pro if I want to use it for that as well. Coming over here, I have a mini tripod that I will use sometimes with a phone when if I get that set up, if I want to use it for like a time lapse. And here's like a little phone holder that goes with this little junky tripod I got years ago. It's a piece of crap, really. This is just a backup ball head. I've got a good ball head, a good Benro that I use, as well as a Manfrotto fluid head on my Benro tripod legs, which you're not seeing here, but that's going to all be with me as well. And I'm going to have that on my book bag, which has places to put tripods and all that stuff. So I've got all that stuff in there, all little knickknacks. And here I've got a bunch of things that are all bagged up. Let's see what we got in here. I think this is my microphone. Yeah, this is my like sort of my like reporter style microphone. This is the Audio-Technica one. So I recently reviewed the ATR 2100. Well, I went out and got this one. This is the 2005. This is the black version of it. It's a little bit nicer version. Pretty much same capsule and everything, but just a nicer design, nicer look on it. So I went out and got the nicer version because it's nicer. That's got a stand for it as well, so I might end up using that. I might not, but it's just good to have it. And here I've got some like lens filters and things, just cheap lens filters. This is an Audio-Technica bag that came with my AT2035, but I've just got some little extra things in here. I've got my screwdriver. Actually, I need that. And I've got like a lav mic, you know, little lens cleaners, little extra 9-volt batteries for my Rode VideoMic Pro, an additional small cell phone holder for tripods, just all little sort of knickknacks, HDMI to adapters and blah blah blah, just all sorts of little knickknacks, things that I might. Okay, sorry about that. My memory card cut out on me in the middle of that, even though I got 128 gigabyte Lexar ones, but shooting in 4K does chew up a lot of space. So I was going over the knickknacks here. I've also got the Zoom H4n in here for audio if I need to capture any audio on the go, and I need something a little bit more professional than just got something going straight into the camera with like the Rode VideoMic Pro. But really, the Rode VideoMic Pro is so good that I probably won't even end up needing this, but I bring it anyway just in case. Over here I've got a few more things: chargers, backup batteries, adapters, little plates and stuff like that. This is like the pretty much the best Netgear Wi-Fi USB 3 adapter that they make, so I'll bring that just for backup in case. I've also got like a 30-foot Ethernet cable for the LAN event, but I'm just bringing that, you know, just in case. Extra batteries. Got one of the Creative G5 DACs right here. There it is right there. That's one of the G5 DACs with its red cable. And then for backup in there, I've also brought my FIO E10K in case I wanted to bring something back to the hotel with my laptop and leave the PC and the DAC, the Creative DAC at the actual LAN event, you know, overnight. And then I got the controller here, like I said. That's really just a placeholder for where my camera's going to go. And last thing here, got some more microfiber cloths, and I'll probably figure out more stuff to go in here eventually. Actually, that stuff's going to go in there. I've got my multi-card reader over here in the background, as well as my iClever, which is a surge protector / charging station with like 5 USB ports on it. Absolutely amazing, like $15-20 device you can get on Amazon, which I'll link to. I'm going to link to everything down in the description below. All this stuff I got here, I'll pretty much link to all of it. Oh, and I had the memory card when I had to replace it. It came out of here. I got a little Pelican case. This is a Pelican case I keep all my SD cards in. All. I've got like 4 or 5 anyway. There it is. That's what's in my bag, baby. What's in your bag? Well, I think that about does it for the What's in My Bag or Bags video. Got the Nanic 935 there on the OGO layover bag, like I said. Links to everything I got in them is down in the description below that I'm going to be bringing with me along to LAN Syndicate, which is next week. It's coming up really soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look at what I'm going to be bringing with me when I travel, and hopefully all of this gear will, be worth carrying. I'll actually get to use maybe even half of it. That'd be nice. All right, I will catch you guys next time. Tara. Vlogging glasses. Ooh, watch out for this guy.